We're live.
Live.
Yes.
Live at 5. Is it
Live
5
at
yet?
5. Okay.
Almost. 15
Episode
minutes.
2.
Episode 2
of our Smokers and Friends Mint Monroe,
What's
baby.
Up?
Woo,
Mint Cannabis
woo.
in the house. I'm
What's going on,
Ness.
everybody? What's up? What's up?
Hey.
Ryan from Brain Jerk. We're here with some of the mint bud tenders, and now
Because we are live. So
it's okay.
just
Let's
in
get
case
it.
I say something later, I'm going to apologize
get it.
now. Okay?
This could be a good time, guys. So thanks for tuning in, everybody. We're going to get right into it. Vanessa, what do you got for us today?
All right. So we have a couple different things. I know you love wax, and we actually just got some new wax in from Green Co.
Okay.
So we have Super Booth because, of course, that's Dr. DK's favorite, and then we brought Fuck the Government because it's cannabis, and we figured why not smoke some Fuck the Government. And then we brought some of our favorite flowers. So Peninsula Gardens is a new vendor that we've been carrying, and honestly their shit is just flying off the shelves. They have
I dig the packaging. I can tell you right off the bat.
Quality flower. All their designs look like
enticing.
puzzle pieces. This is the newest strain that we got, which I actually had a call with them this morning, and I found out this was a very limited drop on the Animal Tree. So I'm super honored that we got it at Mint.
I love it.
And it's Animal Tree, which is one of my favorite strains, and that shit tastes so good.
Beautiful. I'm excited. Little sniffing,
and then
a little sniffing
we
pass. Let
actually
me
just
sniff.
got
That smells
some
amazing.
new
Okay.
pre-rolls from Wonder Brett. So we brought the
it
Pink
looks
Picasso.
amazing.
It's supposed to be one of their most popular strains. So we brought
This
that
is some
too.
Thrax. Oh my god.
Right? This is like my favorite.
If it tastes as good
It's
as it
so
smells,
keefy,
it's gonna
too.
be
Oh my
excellent smoke.
Where do you want me to
Beautiful.
put this so they can like see the flower? I don't mind putting it out, so I'm gonna roll it.
You can put it up to that, the one closest to Ryan.
So we want to try to show you. That's how interesting like
Well,
this
can I just like put it in my
really
hand?
looks. I mean, I wish we could really show you
Yeah.
the beauty of these buds.
Like this? We're right here. Look, I'm learning. This is
Yeah, we're live, so it's okay. It's okay. So if you guys can tell, there are some nice little rock hard nuggets, nice and green. It's got a nice fruity smell to it.
It's so keefy.
We're gonna tap into this.
Yeah,
I think we'll have a good time.
it does look absolutely amazing.
And then I got a wild card too. So part of a
Wild card.
perk of being a bud tender and working at a dispensary is you have all these companies that are like, oh, we want to be on your shelves, right?
Oh, you mean like meeting Mike Tyson? Part one of those perks. Shout out to Mint.
Yeah, shout out to you.
Yes, we got
perk.
to go. Thank you guys so much.
So we have this flower. We have never tried this before. We don't actually carry this brand, but they sent us samples. So it's Cloud Cover, and this is Chunk Dog. It's a hybrid sativa. So
Chunk Dog.
yeah, we thought we might give a real live review on this too, because we've literally never had it. So you get to smoke your homework,
Okay.
as they say.
I like it. As they say.
As they say.
I like it.
I don't know how to wink, so I can't wink at you. But
So,
if I
the
could,
question is, since, these are not pre-rolls, who's breaking and rolling this up?
I roll. I don't mind
Okay.
rolling.
Ryan, I got something for you. Look at it.
Oh,
I
man.
say
I
Kira
can see
roll-
it from
Kira
across
should
the
roll
room,
too. Oh, we
dude.
brought a
Let me check
Capone,
that
too.
out.
Because that's one of my favorite wraps.
Let's check
I
this
definitely
out.
brought
He
a
said he's
Capone.
got some super
Well, I didn't
glue.
cure it, but it's the same thing. There you go. Super Booth.
I think we talked about this before, didn't
We
we?
smoked that in the pre-roll.
We
Smoked it in the
did.
pre-roll.
Okay, so that's what it
So
was.
was it Turple Gang?
Yeah.
Okay,
Turple
okay,
Gang.
yeah, Turple Gang. That was very good.
Very, very
You
nice.
see how clear that looks?
I think we should get right on into the wax, and that's my favorite.
I mean,
part.
why
Yeah.
waste time?
Well,
It's
we
live.
waiting
We don't have a
on,
lot of time.
I love it.
Where do you want fuck the government?
You got another one? That's actually wax? Oh, I thought that was a
I
flower.
told you I brought two.
I thought
you
that was
guys
a
got
flower.
Super Booth and Fuck the
Yes, I
Government.
thought maybe that was
It's
okay.
called Fuck the Government.
So we
you
have
thought they were, like, plugging
we
out
have
Fuck the
3 or
Government.
4
Okay.
strains, I think, from
This is
Green
live
Co. Yeah, this is
Ooh,
live
live
resin.
resin.
Yeah.
Ooh. So I think we talked about this on
Ooh.
episode 1, just to make sure we cover this again.
Real?
Dr. DK over
DK.
here.
Liquidy.
Tell me.
Not speaking from a true medical standpoint. I have to make this disclaimer, but he is our Dr. DK. He can tell you all
He
about the
is the
science
read of the
behind
So it's a
the
nickname.
strains. Yeah, nickname. That's his nickname.
He's not an MD, all
No.
right?
No, not an official title. No.
No.
But DK,
He's
tell
the
us a
read
little
of
bit
weed.
about some of the differences when you talk about live rosin, live resin, these different things? 'Cause I think a lot of people don't necessarily know.
Yeah, mainly what that is just processes. So like how they get it to that form. A lot of them like crumble, shatter, batter. All that's gonna be like with butane or like different forms to extract the plant. Pretty much like get stuff out of the plant or get stuff.
So the names you just said, I guess I know we know, but
yeah.
So the names are more indicative, I think, to how they look as well.
Yes, and like the form. So like let's say like just between those two, one of them is the like a rosin type, and one's more liquidy. So I would say that one's more like resiny, like a hash resin, than a rosin. You know what I'm saying? Because see how liquidy that is? It's like almost fills the complete bottom.
Yeah, I do.
And then that one's like more put together, almost like a butter.
Definitely different consistency. People ask me a lot, what's my favorite? But I have a hard time saying because I do dig the different consistencies.
Yes.
They have different effects. I feel like different flavors.
Yeah,
and that's the processes of like breaking them down and how they like re-smoke pretty much.
Yeah. So like I like to add my wax on the flour, and like I found that butters or batters like are more malleable and easier to put on like a wrap than trying to use like a sugar, like a sauce, or even a crumble will help.
So that's like a hash consistency too.
Yeah.
That like thicker to where it's almost like you can spread it like butter. Pretty much that's why they
like
call
butter,
it butter,
baby.
Yep. So
All right,
like
let's
if you
give this
do,
a
like,
whirl.
honestly, if you do like a
While you guys are
crumbly
talking.
one, you could just mix it with your flour, mixing it up.
Mhm.
But if you like do it like a
Or
resin
like
one,
diamonds, it kind of looks like crack a little bit,
diamonds, you
but
just
you
put
can
it
just
right in
sprinkle it
there.
right on
Yeah.
top.
Hey, blunt salt, blunt sugar. That's what it is.
Little,
Diamonds, all that
It
just
is. It
infused
looks like
in there,
real
just end
drugs, but
infused.
they are,
Or
they
if
are
you want
very
to,
good.
spread it on the paper like a live resin, saucier stuff.
So
Spread
this
it
here
right on your
is
paper.
what consistency
Let it
would
just
you call
drop
this
right
that
on,
I've
catch
got?
it, roll it up.
Yeah, I've been
That's
doing this
that's
for a
live
long time
resin.
on those as
So
well.
this is live resin.
I love that you
And
guys
it's almost
sell
a
that
little bit of a
stuff already ready to go.
saucy
It saves
kind
me
of,
some
almost like a
time.
diamond
yeah.
sauce. I
Doing
feel
it
like
myself,
For
so
sure.
looks really
if I
nice.
want to grab something and not have to waste some time, it is beautiful. You guys have a great setup. And I was in there yesterday. Absolutely love the shop.
Thank
Great
you.
bud tenders. Everyone was so friendly.
Yeah.
Got some great recommendations for some cartridges and all that. So you guys should really check it out.
This is
Hey,
very tasty. I
Hashtag
can
Mitten
tell
is
ya.
back.
Yeah, mint extracts came back in the shop. Dispose and 1 grams.
Go crazy.
However you
Mitten
want
goes
it.
crazy.
That's what I got yesterday, right?
Yeah.
Didn't I get some of the mittens?
Oh,
Yeah,
Jesus
my wife
Christ.
really liked the I wish I knew which flavor it was, but one of the green one, whichever flavor that was.
Very
there's-
tasty.
Well, dark green. There's Mac 1 or there's apple fritter.
would
It's
still hit
the green with the camo colors on it. It's
Very,
like
very
dripping
tasty.
down. You
That's
know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it wasn't that one.
Very
I
citrusy.
I really don't know. I
Which one
guess.
was
So
that?
She got it. She pulled it out. I didn't
That
try
one
it
was the
because-
super
I think
boof, was it?
Oh, I think they're both hybrids.
I think.
actually.
Super Boof.
Is that what this one
That
was?
shit tastes like citrus.
It was really nice. Like it had a really good flavor. Honestly, it didn't hurt my lungs any. Didn't make me want to
No.
cough.
This is
No,
one
'cause
of my
that's the
favorite
resin
strains right now.
Won't make you cough like
And there's a
that.
torch over here, Kara.
As much.
If you want to heat that bad boy
Yeah,
up
she's
for
like,
her
can
light.
you do it for
Brandon.
her? She wants you to do it for her.
I know Brandon's a vet. Brandon will light her up.
Yeah, that's one thing. I just still can't get with the rig, man. I got to use my portable devices. All I got to do is touch the top a little bit and I'm good to go.
Just be very
That
careful.
shit makes me scared. I just envision like my eyebrows and my eyelashes going, and then I don't have any.
I remember when we
So-
first started doing this with the rigs, and it was like innovative, and now it's the real old school way of doing this.
It's okay.
So I think everybody should know pretty much where Mint Cannabis is. 7th and Telegraph. You guys have all seen it.
Right on the corner.
I just want to make sure you remember. I'm gonna say
I
it
know
every
that light
time.
stops you a couple times at least.
Yeah,
when
you
you're trying to get
definitely
by
have
there.
gotten stuck in that light.
Yeah,
Definitely.
definitely check
Yeah.
them out.
Rode a
they're super
little roller
inviting.
coaster on the way out.
Telegraph is rough.
I know
bro.
one thing about a dispensary. It's very
Welcome
nice
to
to go
Mama Mint.
somewhere, and it's enlightening to have someone where you guys are always happy, and you know. It's
Yeah,
a
I mean,
personal
honestly though,
experience.
like who couldn't be
You start
happy
smoking
when
it,
you're
yeah.
selling weed?
I agree.
Like realistically,
Yup.
I have a retail
Yup.
background, so
Yup.
I've been
Yup.
selling clothes for a long time, and this is so much easier.
I love it.
And it
Super
also
boof.
feels weird to be able to openly talk about smoking weed at work, right? Because holding in corporate positions, like I've had to fire
yeah.
people for smoking
That'll
weed.
get you.
And it's
Right.
like I feel like a hypocrite because as soon as I get off work, the first thing I'm doing is
Smoking
going to
weed.
smoke some weed. So it's just like to be in an environment where we're able to openly talk about that, where that opinion is actually valued. I mean, it's easy. And
It's
plus
beautiful.
Plus you get tips. So it's like
It's beautiful.
you're getting paid
What's not
and
to
tips
love,
to
right?
do stuff you love. So
I think that's important.
Now you guys make me want to try fuck the government so bad to see if it's that good or not.
See, guys,
we're
just so
doing
y'all
that
know,
thing
this is
again that
live.
Josh told us not to do. Have
We'll
5 different
catch
conversations.
multiple conversations going here because these guys are getting high over here. Okay, so don't ask all 5 of them to stay on task, or 5 of us to stay on task.
My
So-
bad.
No, it's okay.
Sorry.
That's one thing I noticed right off the bat when we started doing this is that on the last one we did, we taped it right and put it out. But going back and watching, I just had to laugh because we're all having different conversations at some point.
There's so much going
you
on.
forget the camera's even in here.
Yeah.
Yeah, you start smoking, you get chatty. I mean,
Yeah.
that's just kind of the way
Right,
it is, you
but
know.
those are the effects of weed, though, right?
Hungry,
Absolutely.
happy,
you're not-
sleepy. Hey,
That's
absolutely.
it. You're not
Absolutely.
going
Or it
out and,
depends. Terpenes, indica, sativa hybrid.
talk about the terps.
We can.
He brought
Well,
a sheet. Dr. DK brought a sheet.
When you're
for you.
breaking that up, the animal.
So we're gonna
tree-
get into some gangster stuff here. I think this is really
the
what
dominant
people
terpene
don't know.
and animal tree is carotene.
That's what it is.
Now,
Yes.
I have to say this because there's a very specific taste in animal tree that is in also was in Azul, maybe electric peanut butter, maybe something else. And
Listen,
I
they
told her,
started
I was like, I feel
speaking
like it's
Chinese over
carotene.
here. Like,
But then when
names
I
are
looked at
wild.
it, it said piney, and I was like, maybe not. But
Yeah. Well, the
it-
effects of it aren't direct at all. It has no real effects, but it helps with like insomnia, inflammation, pain, muscle spasms.
And we're talking about terpenes.
Terpenes. This animal tree has got carophyllene, the dominant terpene. So that's like the main
Terephyline.
what
part
is a
of the
terpene?
plant. Terpenes are just different part of the plant. So
You animal.
can you grab me that real quick? Yeah. This is what I want to show Ryan. So
Okay.
Look at
This
that.
guy came ready. Look at this.
oh yeah.
Okay,
Dr.
so-
Canna, here we go. So when you that's just a flower that we have at mint.
So this is really one bud.
This is one bud. So for example, like you look for THC percentage on a plant when you're coming in and buying bud, you'd say, what's the highest THC percent? Maybe. That's not really important.
And people think it is.
People think it's
People think
What's
it's
the
the
high-
only
can
thing
you
they
read
should
the
buy flour
percentages on
based
there
off
at all?
is the THC
Okay, so-
percentage, and it just blows
like what's
my
that
mind.
big
Yeah.
blue one on the weed up
The
top?
predominant terpenes, or you're saying up
Yeah,
top?
and the graph.
I mean, oh, the graph. I didn't see those.
Yeah,
Okay, so it looks
yeah.
like the biggest part of it is
Here's a
blue
graph.
linalool,
He's like
Linalool,
dumbfounded looking at
Linalool.
that.
and it's
thing.
like what 41%.
41.9%.
What's the highest THC you've seen in a plant? Like
Yeah,
35.
right? And that,
maybe
even then, that's
THC?
stretching it.
That's stretching it,
It is
and that's not even
usually in
the
the
most
high
important part of the
20s
plant.
if you're getting a high one. Say,
Right.
you know.
And then have you ever smoked a THC percent that's like 14 and you got super high?
No,
Yeah.
And you buy a 31%, it doesn't do shit.
Well, I learned a little bit about that. I can't say I know much at all because this is delving way deeper than I am able to go. But I did know that it isn't all about THC because I've
So like
been
looking
down
at
this
it,
road.
looking at it and smelling it and seeing it is like really important because like taste wise, it's what's like how it's gonna smell a lot of times. If you like the smell of something, you're probably gonna like the taste of it.
Mhm.
So that's like really important. That's why we do smell jars and that because it's really important. I feel like to see that.
Unless maybe it's garlic, because some of those strains smell awful, but they don't taste how they smell. I will say.
Shout out to Steve GWC in the building, baby. I
What's
see
up,
you, Steve. You little butterball biscuit. We see you. We see you. Hey, I can't take the rhymes from my guy, but it's one that I just love so much.
But I was also gonna say that even if it doesn't smell good to you, there might be a terpene in that flower
That
that's
you
like
like.
really meant for you.
Okay, so back in the day when we talking about some Reggies, like some regular old, didn't know what it
Skunky.
was.
Yeah. Mid-grade.
That's why we can go back and say, because I remember smoking
Backyard
weed that
boogie.
wasn't shit for looks or smell, but then I was smoked. You know,
Yes.
we was high to
Yes.
the motherfucker.
Yes,
that
but
brick
all that
stuff out of
honestly
East
being
Lansing.
brand new to you, you had no tolerance before. So all that being brand new to you,
Different
it's
times,
gonna
right?
be all that shit's gonna hit you like it's gonna be brand
It's
new
just
to your brain.
interesting
Yes,
to where we've come in such a short amount of time. Even let's
100%.
talk about how far Monroe has come in a short amount of
100%.
time.
Yes,
I'm glad to be able to be here, part of this movement to educate people.
Absolutely.
Because I think that something Vanessa said
away.
before, and I don't remember if it was the first time when we filmed or what, but she spoke about education
Oh, you're fine.
and teaching people And I think that that's very important. I think that the fact that we have the opportunity to do that and that we can sit here and enjoy ourselves and smoke and do a podcast even speaks volumes of where we really are now.
Yeah, we've come a long way.
Right.
Long way. It's crazy.
So
People say that every day though. They
Yeah.
just stand there and they're just like
It's still
looking.
amazing.
They're like this.
I mean,
And
you're
I'm like,
talking about
"Hi,
something
do you
that
need some
people
help
went to
today?" And
prison
they're like,
for.
I'm sorry, this is just like overwhelming. There's just like so much to look at. I can't even believe it's legal. And they just kind of like stand there in awe. I'm like, it's okay. Just look around.
Well, this is
Very
stuff that
colorful.
dreams were made of at one time. We remember.
Definitely.
I remember
People-
dreaming about packs of joints, like cigarettes.
Yeah,
that's
all the
never gonna
time.
happen,
Now you got
you
to
know?
pack
all the
okay,
time.
that's-
Now you
that's
get a pack of
how the
joints.
cheap
It's
part
happening.
out, so it is just not meant to go in here.
I was gonna say that people were so used to being like, man, I got $40. What can I get?
Right,
I got 40 on me. What's good?
right.
Now it's like, how do you want to spend that 40? We
Wow.
can really pick that out. We can really figure out what you want. We can
get
really
three-
figure
you can
out
get $40
how you
worth of
want it.
$3 pre-rolls.
Do you want it rolled up? Do you want to roll it up yourself? Do you want it infused? Do you not want infused?
What's coming up for Mint, Vanessa? Ness.
Can't tell. We're live.
Oh,
I got, people watch me.
okay. So
We're on
what
the
can you
spot.
tell
Tell them not to watch me, to watch the TV.
Okay.
No, I'm just playing.
Fair
I had to throw that in there. Sorry. But no, so we're coming up on our 1 year anniversary.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ooh,
So
yeah. Ooh, yeah.
we got that coming up in March. And then I believe we're going to throw a very big 1 year grand opening. So we did that in June.
Exciting.
I need it to be warm outside. I have
Yeah.
big plans, and I cannot do that if it's raining or possibly snowing or
Okay.
whatever Michigan's going to give me
Yeah,
in the
yeah.
March. I need to make sure that I have sunny
And
skies.
we might get all three that
sunny
day.
skies. So we're looking for June.
Yeah.
That's very exciting.
So
you're
if I
1
needed
year.
a volunteer for a game, I can't tell you what the game is, but if I needed one and I needed you to wear swim trunks, would you be a volunteer?
I think I would. I think
Okay.
I'd be real interested.
Noted.
In that.
Noted.
Hey, you heard it here first. we got him.
That sounds like a signed deal right
got
there.
it.
All I can say.
It's a rare moment.
That's all I can say.
I'll give it to you.
That's it.
Put me on the spot. I like
But
it.
yeah,
Right
no,
behind
and our deals are going to be crazy for sure.
So definitely get up to Mint. Doing a lot of cool stuff. I mean, some of the things that you guys have done in the past with meet and greets have been pretty interesting. Something that caught my eye.
Yes.
Can you tell us about some of the meet and greets that you've done?
Yes. So our last meet and greet that we did was with the Loonies. So
I can hold it like this.
Shout out to the
on
Loonies.
it.
Yeah, if y'all don't know who that is, you know the
Yeah.
song. I know.
Yeah, so Mint put 5 on it. So every $50 you spent, we gave you 5 off.
Okay.
It was
That's
pretty
what I'm
dope.
talking about. That's cool.
We obviously met Mike Tyson. You were there for
Yep.
that.
Oh,
So
Iron
we
Mike.
collabed with a couple of dispensaries and Common Citizen, and we had a meet and greet
That's
Halloween
nice.
weekend. So that was dope.
Yep.
We've met Nelly, Al
Iverson.
Harrington.
Oh yeah.
Hell.
The duo.
Al Harrington definitely came
That
to
was cool.
came to
Got it
Monroe, and we did a little walkthrough, and we got to suggest him some good flower to smoke.
Very
And it's
cool.
tall.
So that was dope. He was very tall. Yes.
Very
Al
tall. He's a
Harrington.
big guy.
He might have had to duck to like get in the doorway. I'm not for sure, but he was pretty tall. We met Nelly. We met Sada Baby. Been to a couple weed bar
You
events.
said 1 year.
Yeah, not even
yet.
a year yet. No,
Okay.
it's been
And we placed
crazy.
third.
So I mean,
Yeah.
that's saying a lot.
Third
for
place,
you.
best
Monroe.
bartenders.
Your bosses seem pretty cool.
In
to me.
the Weed Bar Awards. So we've been doing a lot of stuff. We do a lot in the community too. Obviously in Monroe, we
Yep.
sponsor a lot of local events. We give away
I
a
can
lot.
vouch for that.
Yeah, thank you. We
Yes, thank you,
gave
Mint.
some
Shout out to
Thanksgiving
Vanessa and
dinners
Mint.
away, and
Yes.
we gave some Christmas baskets away and sponsored Christmases and helped
I know
the
you sponsor,
shelters and
Something close to our heart as well, but IWR,
always.
Insane Wrestling Revolution. So does Brandon.
I
Actually,
probably talk
so
to
Lane's
Gary once
Pizza's
a
a
week.
Great
Shout out
time.
to them.
That was an
Shout
awesome
out to
show.
them.
Great group of guys out there.
Yeah, so DK, me and Akira usually are always at the event, so you can usually see
and
one
it's
of
fun,
us there.
isn't it? I mean, it's a
It's
good
always
time.
a good time.
It's fun.
The one time that I went though, they used our banner as a prop. And I think he like strangled him with the banner.
Yeah,
or
he,
something
like,
like
came
that.
up
He like
behind
ripped it
us
off
and
the
was
wall,
like-
and I was like,
That's
like,
awesome.
like
wait,
that was
wait.
definitely not planned. Like
That
that
was
was
awesome.
not like that was like so random.
Great marketing,
It
though.
was
Great
yeah,
marketing.
it was not planned. So I loved it.
Good job, Gary.
They can use mine anytime if they want to rip it off and use it to strangle somebody. And
Yeah, I was just like, oh,
This is
shit,
what we're
I
doing
didn't
out
know.
here,
I wasn't
right?
expecting it.
So I know next
All
month
right.
there'll be
I
an
sound good for
IWR.
joking people out. You can trust that.
So stop out to the House of Insanity next month. See all of us, of course.
Yes. And what do we
Loving
have?
sponsors.
What do we
of
have going on next month
IWR.
too?
Oh, what do we have
March.
going on next month? We are doing a comedy show. So this comedy show is, I don't even want to call it a comedy show. I'm going to call it a comedy experience because it's unlike any other show that's been put on. It's been brought to my attention that a lot of people are doing comedy right now. So we decided to make sure, like we always do, that we're going to step it up a bit and we're going to really give it to them and we're going to give you guys a comedy experience. We've got Mint coming out, going to do a dab bar out back for us. We've got some great comics. We've got a great host. We've got a musical guest that is going to fit right in with the comedy.
I hate to interrupt you. Do you have a lighter?
Do I have a lighter? I do not. Tactical.
I came with everything but a
my
lighter. I mean, I got a lighter in the car, but I don't want to pause for you guys. God damn.
How we all
We got all the things
my
we need
office,
but the lighter.
if you can, or someone.
Mm.
Just use a torch.
Yeah, I mean,
We can use
Yes, we
torch.
got
We're
the
good.
car
We
max,
got a built-in
so the
lighter.
lips don't get too shy. Got the wallet.
But yeah, come out, check out the comedy show, March 23rd. Come see all of us. Come have a great time. We're gonna have our great dinner.
if you guys know any places that are big enough to host events and allow consumption, please tag us or something.
Yeah,
I don't know Monroe all that well yet. I'm learning.
yeah.
I'm from Ohio. But yeah.
And
So.
if somebody would like to do an event and have the consumption in the building, you heard it here. Get a hold of one of us.
Please,
they're looking.
definitely.
I'll wait till that goes around.
We do have tomorrow at the Little Brown Jug in maybe kitty corner from Lane's Pizza. We've got a murder mystery dinner that we're doing tomorrow and Thursday. I think we have limited
God.
tickets left to that. I believe there's 8 or 10 tickets at max at both dinners left. So you guys should definitely check that out.
Well, I mean, if they can't get into that and they want to get a good
wait, you haven't
pizza,
tried
they can
this
just
yet
stop out right across the street.
If we
'cause
get,
we're open.
yeah, we're definitely gonna sell this out. So come see Lane's Pizza. He's got some good
Hey.
pizza,
That animal tree, I'm not
some
gonna
real
cap.
good pizza. In
That's
fact, I
gotta
can't
be
wait to
some
get
of
to
the
that.
best weed.
As you guys have probably figured out by now, hopefully by episode 2, we've given you a little
I think that's what they entered in as out.
info. We are going to try some of this great food here soon.
It's not that.
Smoke out and try Lane's
I'm in the
Pizza.
car with them.
Yeah, I'm not just here as just the hangout guy, just getting high or whatever. I'm actually here with food today, so you know.
Hey.
So actually, our first episode ended up being the Little Brown Jug. So we tried some of Jeff's food, which was great. Episode 2, here we are back in maybe.
Maybe.
Is this the other restaurant, Brandon? I mean, is this all we got?
Yeah, pretty much.
So I mean, at least
you've got the star out there, but you know, he's over out in Schofield. But yeah, right in downtown, maybe it's just me and Jeff. So me
we've
and
tried
Little Brown
all
Jug.
maybe has to offer.
Multiple
we're
things too. I know they got a
talking
pretty
about
big
Maybe
menu.
Day.
Yeah, we've
Tell us
got
about
Maybe
Maybe
Day
Day.
coming up May 13th. Always a good time out there. There's
Maybe I'll come.
There's
Maybe I
going to be a
won't.
lot of vendors,
Maybe.
food shows, special guests. It should be a good time. More to come on info with that.
Okay. Yeah, I know of one special guest. I guess we can't talk about that yet, can we? Or can we give him a little taste?
No, let's wait.
We
on
gotta
it.
wait
Let's
because it's a good one.
It
Listen,
is
Telling
a
you,
good
man,
one.
when
Maybe
you're
Day.
live, you gotta watch what you say.
Oh, yeah.
because
Yeah,
people
let's
will
wait.
scope
That's
your
why I
shit and
said,
put your
you
shit
know,
out
a good
before you
one.
get to put it out. And
we
then,
got a
like,
good
how did you
guest
know about
coming.
all of-
If you guys
Yeah.
know Brain Jerk, you could probably figure it out.
Hey,
Come out to Maybe Day. It's gonna be a
Told
lot of
you.
fun.
And not to mention, we're gonna have some pretty cool entertainment right over
Told
there by the
you.
pizza shop, right on the main corner.
Oh,
Where
man.
you know, there's gonna be the reptiles, and we have the petting zoo, and there's gonna be a lot of other fun stuff. We're gonna have a lot of people in and out there, so it should be a great time.
Beautiful.
Says, don't you all skip the producer.
Producer? Oh yeah.
Night Train says it.
What's up, Night Train? Thanks for hanging out and waiting for us. We had some technical difficulty to get started. We decided to just go live instead of using the.
Why not? They said
typical
that's what the people
taping.
wanted. But I do
So-
have a story to share.
Yay!
Yes, it's a success story, okay, about the podcast.
Okay, we
even
love
though we
it.
only had one episode, right?
Okay, I'd love to hear
Okay,
it.
so and it was actually on the day that our owner was there, so it was like perfect. It almost was like planned,
Slam
but I
dunk.
didn't plan it. So we're like talking,
All right.
and I came out, and someone was like, oh, hey, what are you famous now or something? It was like a regular customer. So, we had like banter like that with our regulars. I'm like, oh, hey, like, what you talking about? He's like, I seen you today. I was like, he's like, on the podcast. You doing podcast now? I'm like, oh, yeah, damn, you seen that? He's like, yeah. He's like, that's why we came in here.
That's awesome.
No, for real. Because
No,
they
and
came
it was
in the
3
front
of them.
desk. Yeah, they came at the front desk. It was like, why wasn't you on it? I was like, look, wait a minute, hold
Technical
up.
difficulties.
Right.
Yeah, I was. Damn it, I was episode one.
Man,
Wait a
that's what I
minute.
said. I was
But
like, you
and
guys
shout
got
out
him the
to
first
shout out to
shot.
Dylan. I gotta say shout out to Dylan.
Shout out to Dylan.
Yeah. So then I went back into the office and our owner was like, so what was that I heard you saying out there? A podcast? I was like, yeah, the one you approved us to do. He's like, yeah. I'm like, yeah. So we started that. And I'm like, and a couple people watched it. So they came in and he's like, oh, send me the link. So I don't know if he watched it, but shout out to Fadi because he lets us do this.
Hey,
So
check it out, man. We
Yeah.
appreciate it. Thank you,
gotta
brother.
give him a
It's a
huge
pretty
shout
cool
out.
podcast, so
It
I'm
is
enjoying
cool.
myself.
Yeah.
Hey,
you.
you
Yeah,
guys got
absolutely.
a lot in
Thank
store.
you.
We're gonna have some fun here, Ness and I. We're gonna have some cool guests. We've got
Definitely.
many ideas. You see, it's just episode 2, so I mean,
Put some suggestions too, like guests you want to
Please.
see, people you guys want to see, so we can work on that. I'm gonna light this though. This is Pink Picasso. Oh,
Yes.
yes. Thank you so much.
I can't
I
believe between
appreciate
all of
you.
us,
That's
we don't
what-
have
You're
that shit.
No lights.
Did you try it?
No lights.
Okay. Did we try the other wax too? Then we have to try the fuck the
Fuck
government, right?
No, not yet.
So
Yeah, let's-
upset that
let's
we
do
don't have a lighter.
Brandon gonna fire him up.
Feel like-
You want to
All
heat the
these
dabs,
songs.
Brandon?
All right, just
Yeah, I just came off work.
When
Yeah,
two
I'll
cards
so y'all know I
get
came
passed
off
to you in rotation at the same time, you have to
I
say,
would
"I
normally-
got the
I
golden
swear to God,
ticket."
I'd have a
Okay.
I got the
I got the golden ticket.
Yeah, you have to
I got
say
the
it
golden
in that way too.
ticket.
All right. So I didn't like this one, but technically, if this one was lit, I would have had the golden ticket. So I would have had to
This
smoke them at the
motherfucker
same
is
time.
lit though. I mean, y'all need to be up here to see, but the other joint may not be lit, but this room is lit. I got a
Big
good group
lit.
of people. I'd love to have
We
y'all
don't do
here
anything that's not lit. Okay.
having a good time. That's it. That's
No,
what we're trying to do.
But
so.
genuine vibes. And honestly, if you come shop with us, like you're gonna get the same vibes. Like very genuine, heavy on the education. Once you become a regular, we're gonna know you by name. We're gonna know what you
And I
like.
love that. I know
We're
I
gonna
come
be
in
like,
and get the
"Hey,
beautiful
Miss
shout
such
out.
and such, look what we got
I'm gonna
back in
sit
the day.
forward.
Just your favorite,
So
you know?
excited.
We make calls. If we get new jobs and we know you like something, we'll call you like, hey, it's mint. We got in your favorite weed. That goes a long way.
Call you to make sure your order is correct.
Yeah, Hey, we're out of that one, but we subbed you out with a better one.
Yeah, I got great service yesterday. I mean, it was top notch, 100%. Some of the best I've had. I've checked out a few
Don't
of the other
skip.
dispensaries. No shout
I
outs to
didn't
them.
forget
Mint
about- I
is
didn't
definitely
forget
the one.
There's
that I'll
no
be going to.
denying it, Brandon. There's no denying it. That's how I originally started and found them that way because they were so genuine.
Yep, I went through. I've been to a few of them through Monroe because there's plenty of them out there to choose from. But yeah, you guys are without a doubt. Everybody was just beyond friendly and helpful.
Thank you.
Right from the front desk all the way to the bud tenders, and we've met before, and you've been nothing but
Thank you.
top notch.
When I can
Thank
call,
you.
when my mother can call me,
Oh yeah.
and I can send my mother there and say, "Hey, drop a couple of these names," and she gets in there, and I don't think any of them was there. It was like 3 or 4 people.
I was there. I just didn't have a drawer. And they had
Okay,
this went
well,
to
it
go
worked
do
out
something.
anyway. They still,
Yes.
and I was
Grandma
like,
and
listen,
mom approved.
Yeah,
For sure.
My parents come and shop in there all
Oh,
the time.
mom. Oh, I love his mom. I love when she comes in.
This is real tasty.
My grandparents come in.
All the time.
The second one.
That
Fuck the government.
Oh yes, the fuck the government. How did I forget? No, this is nice.
Of
This
course,
is real
they
nice.
made that one good. You need to sit closer.
Don't forget the producer.
Hey, they already seen my ghillie suit and commented on it.
No,
there you
it's
go,
dope.
Brandon.
I was like, damn, do
They-
they have
they
it
were
in
able to
purple?
see you?
Because I
Yeah,
wear
that's
purple
good.
one and we could
Hey.
match.
I
You guys
passed it
know
to you,
when I
Brandon,
came
if you
in,
wanna-
hey, when I came in, he was like, "Wait, hold on,
No, he put it.
cover completely up," and I was like, "Wait, what?"
Dude, we went to Brandon's shop the other night after IWR, and we took back Steve GWC. We took him and some of our fellas, Colin and Scotty.
Scotty
Crowley,
came in the other day.
and we had a little VIP, as Steve would say, a little VIP situation station at the pizza place.
Really good time.
We had a real good time. So
Yes.
shout out to Brandon. Thank you so much for having us out there.
That's how you
And
do
coming
it,
out to
man.
the show.
You guys were awesome. I mean, these guys, they also, I tell them I'm going to do a party, and they come in and they fill up my tip jar when they're walking out. And they're like, "Hey, we filled your tip jar." I'm like, I mean, you guys didn't have to do that. This was, we were just supposed to be hanging out, but always appreciated. They're a great group of guys. Everyone,
Definitely.
much love.
Thank you.
Definitely. It's
I
always
think that the way,
reciprocated.
yeah, moving together the way we do, I'm glad I come across you guys because I can definitely tell Vanessa moves the way I do, with business and that makes a good friendship.
But also knowing that it is business. You know what I mean?
There is a
Like,
difference.
Exactly.
But if you can do it so well that you almost forget about it.
Can you like put it in there? I just want to. Ryan always gets me
I got
together,
you.
man.
It's a bit of a reach for me.
No, I know.
No, for real. Because when I come back this way,
I just want to like hit it. That's all. I'm not
Yeah,
like
I'll
I
help you
said.
on this
I
side.
am
It's
not
just too
well
far
versed
for
in
me,
that.
so-
I can tell you what to smoke, but I can't tell you how to smoke it.
this mellows for me.
If it's weed, I'll try smoking it anyway.
Good
so
times.
they're all good times.
I actually
Good
like that one
times.
better.
Josh Geisberg said he's thinking about coming to murder mystery because he got away with murder last time.
He did. Shout out to Josh Geisbert because this is our number one fan that you're talking about here. If you guys didn't know, this is our number one fan, follower, friend, and brain jerk. This guy comes to everything. We were out there pointing posters out the other day in the hallway, and I'm like, "Is there anything up here? You didn't go through?" Yeah, well, that one and that one, but it was like ridiculous, man. I'm talking lives and all. Josh Geisbert's our man. Shout out to Josh. Matter of fact, Josh, don't buy a ticket. Just show up to Murder Mystery, baby. I'll see you there. It's on us.
Got Newfoundland, Canada in the house.
Woo woo.
Hey.
I will say that one hit
So-
like
Yeah,
in my throat,
yeah. I like the
but
taste.
it was tasty.
Australia in the house.
Woo woo. Little
Like,
little
the
love
country?
from down under. Or pull the Jim Carrey, a little shrimp on the barbie. Stupid.
9%
guys are out of
terps.
control.
Does it say which terps are on there?
Just rolling up, smoking.
Damn.
This isn't even a podcast anymore. We just kicking it in this mug. I know it.
And then try food, like can't beat that.
All right, so I mean, we are live. I got some of our brain jerkers on there that I'm seeing. Are you guys having a good time? Can you let Josh know that we're on the right track here? What would you like to see? What would you like to hear?
Right. Let
You
us
know,
know.
I really think
because-
that I'm having a great time, so chime in, let us know.
So like basically you see us try
What are
these
you guys
products,
smoking
right?
on?
And then you come to our events
Yes.
and then you come try it with us. Like that's how it goes. Like,
I wish I could be at the counter.
you know,
Here,
smokers
try- this is my
and
favorite
friends.
shit right
We're
here.
friends now.
I mean, I will be so bold as to say, these guys watching the show, come in and say you watch the show. I'm already
Hey,
sure
if
they're
you
gonna
come
take care of you to
in and
begin
say
with.
you watched the show.
Man.
I'm gonna throw some extra in for
See?
you just because you seen the
See?
show.
So
Squirrel says, you guys are on the right track. Only thing missing is me.
crazy squirrels.
Well,
For sure,
might
man.
have to get them on.
Good times. What to have you on the show.
She hit it too hard.
That one a little
See
bit
you
too
and welcome to the Ranger Parent.
Hey, guy. Hey,
Yes,
Josh.
hey,
What day are you coming?
For real.
We do need to know. We are almost sold out, people. So let's. Beautiful. See you there, buddy.
Hey, you know what? If anyone comes into Lane's Pizza and mentions they watch this podcast, I'll give $2 off any order that comes in for it.
That's what I'm
So,
talking about. Reciprocation.
The deals.
Reciprocation.
The deals.
I don't think that's the way it went, but
Mintdeals.com. That's our website.
sounded good. Here,
Oh
dance to
wait,
it.
shit. So I don't know if we're gonna be doing this going forward. Well, this is live. So tomorrow we're doing 20%
I'm giving you
off
the golden
online
ticket.
orders. Oh shit.
online
I just-
Online orders only. So if
Only.
you go if you go online
Only.
and you
You
make
got
an
the golden
order,
ticket.
you get 20% off.
That's beautiful.
Talking
But it
whole-
won't apply to like pre-pack ounces though,
Okay.
And it's not stackable.
or daily deals. But
But y'all already know damn well they ain't giving you nothing off them damn daily deals. We've been there.
they're already a deal.
I've tried.
Already a deal.
I like to think I got a little VIP status in this joint. It ain't fucking happening. So shut it down.
Hey, I'm under like 37,000
Hey,
cameras. So
we'll let you know when the deals are crazy though. We'll let you know.
Yeah.
That shit sometimes is
I literally
Too good to
come
be
in.
true.
I say, DK, what do I want? Ask him.
Hey,
He knows. He goes, oh, I got you.
I'm not even gonna sit here and lie to you. So many people do that to me.
She
That's
got the
beautiful.
golden
That's
ticket.
that's a
They're
compliment.
technically both companies. You can hit that. Go ahead. It's a great.
I got a guy in like a fuzzy green suit reaching on camera and shit.
That's the
this is
real
some total
greenery.
brain jerk
That's the
stuff here.
greenery.
Right, this is total brain jerk.
well planned out.
Well. I
Yeah,
love
he
it.
looks like one of these.
He's a White
what's this?
Widow.
White Widow. Yeah, look. That's you. I wore this shirt because it had all
Anybody
the
else got
strings on it.
anything to say? What do you guys
Granddaddy
think?
Perp, OG Kush. We could have matched.
Your guys' comments really matter to us. I don't know if you guys realize how much
Yes, you
your
have to
viewership,
tap
your comments,
in.
your
You have
likes,
to
your
tap
love
in.
matters to us.
Actually, now that I know it's going to be live, we can tell people to tune in.
And shout outs. I mean,
Yeah, it's
shout
easier.
outs are
It
cool
is.
too. You know,
Taping is
anything.
not our forte. We're ready to go live. We're ready to roll.
It's live.
You know.
Hey,
Spooky,
Spooky.
spooky.
What's up,
I want to
Spooky?
do one more dab.
I still have the sample.
Nope,
one.
that's White Widow. Oh yeah, you guys want to try that?
Yeah.
Oh, we don't not want to
That
try
cloud,
it. Let's get
what's
it
it
going.
called? Cloud
Cloud.
And that's
cover.
what we're here for, right?
Yeah, I mean,
Dog is the strain.
all I can say is we're gonna be
Cloud
real
cover.
ready for this Lane's
Chunk
Pizza
dog,
experience.
you know.
After
Yeah,
this.
I was about to say I'm.
Yeah,
My man's got it hooked up for us.
I'm definitely feeling good.
Night Train will be down here in March, he said, for the show.
Night Train. We'll
For the
see there,
comedy
baby.
show?
That's exciting. Yeah.
Got you. Hey, so are you looking for any like amateurs? Like, are you gonna do like an amateur comedy night?
We
or
will.
like,
Josh talked a lot about doing like open mic and that kind of thing. So we
Yeah,
can
I
definitely do
feel
it.
like
Especially if it's
we
something
should-
you want to do, you know, we can do
I
it.
definitely, I think so too. Like,
the
yeah,
opener for me.
get people smoking, get them on open mic. I think that's definitely.
Needy smoker.
I mean, I am
I
not.
don't know how well we can see these posters, but you see we've got some new posters.
Yes.
I'm gonna send you home with them. Of course, we've got
Hey.
Oh, look at
Cannabis
that.
and Lanes.
Shout out to the mint.
I didn't feel
Good
like dragging
herb
the brain jerk poster in here was
smokers
necessary.
and friends. Yeah, now we gotta redo Lovers and Friends and make us Smokers and Friends songs. We gotta hit up DJ Sin City for that. She can make us a little mix. Put me on the song, just auto tune my shit.
So I've been thinking another way we can do what we're doing and keep going is every time you bring a guest, I'll bring a guest. You
Okay,
ain't got to tell me who you bring in.
I won't.
It could be anybody. I think at some point you're gonna surprise me.
Mhm.
I got a couple surprises for you as well. So I
Okay.
think this could be fun.
We can play that game.
Especially for the, you know, and shout out to anybody that doesn't smoke because I got nothing against hanging with the people that don't.
Definitely
I can
not.
kick it with everybody.
Just know.
So don't get it
I'm
twisted.
gonna
You said
smoke.
you
though.
Right,
Just
that's
know
it.
I'm
It's not a
gonna
big
smoke.
deal. I agree.
You don't have to
Chicken
smoke.
pizza
Just
with
know
bacon
I'm
on it,
gonna
so
smoke.
I made you
I'm
Just
not pushy.
know
We're not
before
trying to
I
push
do
it
it,
on you.
I'm gonna
Ballpark
smoke.
Right.
So
chicken
just
pizza
know,
with
you
no
know, I
bacon
need
on
my
it.
little 20
I was
minutes
actually
before
looking
we
at my
do
menu
whatever
and
we
I
gonna do
realized
because
Yeah.
I'm about to go
Pork
smoke.
on-
Yeah.
Give me everything that I made.
Yeah, I mean, I
So,
personally don't drink,
it
but
just, I mean,
I rep 8 Mile
realized
like
even-
it's my life. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to 8 Mile Vodka, Mikey Shoemaker. We love you, brother.
Definitely.
You know what I mean? And nothing against anybody that does drink. It's a good time as long as you can handle your
Yes.
shit. And that's with anything you do.
Yep.
It's anything in
I'm
moderation.
gonna keep that to a limit.
If you got somebody drinking too much
Strain of the
coffee,
day?
that could be a problem. A strain of the day. So that's kind of
well,
what we got, bro. What do you think?
Animal tree.
So
It was the animal tree.
we're gonna run that down for you, brother.
what we
Dude,
had.
they was
We're-
talking about yeah.
Yeah, but
cloud
I'm
cover.
gonna take this as the strain. I've never had that in my life. This, so I've had this strain from about 5 different vendors that we've carried. I'm not gonna name all 5. It's not about them, but I'm gonna tell you this one is the one.
So go up to Mint and get you some animal
Some
tree.
animal tree. So Peninsula Gardens, we have runts, animal tree, Clemendo, cherry lime runts. We're sold out of that. I have 2 sherb pies left.
Oh,
That sherb, the Clemendo, yeah. So they have really good strains. That's the strain of the day. Animal tree. And Dr. Canna, Dr. DK Canna, wherever he went. The main terp in that is carafilene.
20% battery on camera number 2.
Shout out.
Lane's Brandon, tell us if what
Yeah,
do you got
what'd you
coming
bring?
up?
What'd you
What's going on?
bring?
Because I know we're gonna get ready to be diving in some foods here, but
Okay, so I decided to bring variety. Last time I felt it bring enough, so this time I brought some more this time.
and I gotta tell you, you didn't see it last time, guys, but he brought a lot last time. I'm talking about he didn't bring
Definitely.
enough. I don't know
Yeah,
about
I never think I bring enough. So, all right,
that. Fajon, he's Italian.
I brought 2 pizzas. The first pizza I brought was a barbecue chicken pizza.
Oh,
Okay.
that's our
That one's
favorite.
secretly becoming one of my favorite pizzas. The barbecue sauce on the bottom, with the chicken on it. You put cheese and some bacon on the top. Absolutely delicious.
Does it come with onion, Brandon?
That's a sweet
It
light.
can. I don't put it on there. I let it be an option if you
Thank
want
you.
it.
Yeah.
Thank you, because that is the number one thing I hate about barbecue chicken pizza is that it always comes
Come
with them
with
damn
red
red
onions.
onions.
Yep. So
Yeah.
And
if
I
you
hate
want
'em.
them, we
Me
put
too.
them on there. There's no extra charge for the onions. It's just I don't put them on there because there are people that don't like onions.
So
I'll
is that
eat
what this
onions.
is that we're looking at?
So that is a barbecue chicken pizza, but there is
That
no.
looks amazing. That doesn't
So
look like
that one
barbecue
doesn't have
chicken pizza.
bacon on it. I made that special for Akira
Akira?
over here.
Yeah.
Yo,
So
nice.
because she doesn't like pork, so that one's special for her. So the
Oh,
other
I'm
pizza
excited
I
to
brought
look at this.
is
Yeah,
a.
Bacon me,
This
please.
one, I thought there was onions on it this whole time, or I probably would have already, maybe dived into this sucker.
Yeah, no, there's no onions on it. I know a lot of people don't like onions, but there's people that really do like them. So
OMG. What's that one in the corner?
okay,
That we-
so the
yeah.
next pizza that we have there. Sorry, I was watching them.
No, it's
So
okay.
this pizza right here is the mashed potato pizza.
Oh.
Yeah. Okay, so
If that has bacon on it, I'm still gonna eat that because that sounds good.
okay,
I'm not
so
even gonna cap. Like, what? I've
it
never
does
heard of
have
that.
bacon on
I'm
it.
gonna eat that.
I'm a
because I wanna
bacon
try
heavy
that.
kind of
I have
guy,
to
so
try
there's
that.
gonna be bacon on stuff.
sorry.
I'm
Shout
so
out
sorry.
shout out to the bacon.
Mashed potato pizza. I've never. That's some real stoner. Like,
We need to get a couple slices of this
So-
rolling, and that way he can take those off the table.
Oh my
that don't
god.
even
That's
look
where you
like
help
mashed
me?
potato.
Oh, it's
A little
got so the
closer.
mashed potatoes are underneath the mozzarella. So what I do is I put
You want
a
small one or
a
A
garlic
little one if
butter
you can.
down on the bottom, and then I put mashed potatoes, special mashed potato that I have on there, and then I top it with mozzarella cheese, and then I put bacon on the top. Every
I don't know
pizza
what
gets
DK
garlic butter and cheese on the crust
Oh.
because that makes the pizza.
DK, go. We just realized
garlic
we're
butter
in the middle of a
Parmesan,
podcast.
please.
DK, where'd you go?
Oh, geez. Well, so that's the barbecue chicken pizza. That's the mashed potato pizza.
So this is the
I guess I should have paid attention. Your
it's
guys'
backwards.
product was pretty good, and I guess I'm.
I
I'm a
guess
little
the
stoned,
wax
so.
works.
Okay,
The
so
wax
there's
and
the
weed
mashed
works.
potato pizza. I
Not
should have
pizza
known
one.
that there were no chives on this one, so maybe I should.
I thought that too, but I wasn't gonna
Do
say
you
that
want-
because
do
again,
you
I
want
don't
a
eat
piece of
chives.
barbecue
I'm like, oh,
chicken?
sweet.
Well, it's actually green onions. We don't put chives on it, so I chop
Okay,
up
so
fresh
that's
green
that.
onions.
I'm gonna get you
So
a plate.
that's the pizza I was talking about, and then on the top of that, we put fresh green onions cut on the top
Here.
after it's cooked.
Okay, so get that one. That's the barbecue chicken. Yeah. Yeah, I think so.
All right, there's the mashed potato pizza.
You want mashed potato pizza, Ryan?
No, I love that, but I've
Yeah, I've made that for
done it.
you and your
Yes,
wife a few times.
my
so.
shout out to my wife. My wife loves that pizza.
Yeah, I figured she was going to be here. That was kind of why I made
That's
that. 'cause
funny.
I
Oh,
thought
it
she
won't
might
go to
be here,
waste.
so-
She'll
oh,
get
I
some.
know,
Hey,
I know.
shout out
Oh.
to Kayla because she came in yesterday too.
Oh, she told
She
me
did.
that, and I got to tell you what's really surprising is if you know Kaylin, you do a little
She
bit.
don't go
starting to-
anywhere by herself.
She doesn't do like, especially
All
on the
right,
damn
so this is
dispensary.
the cheese
She can't by
bread.
herself.
She said I felt very
Bring a little-
confident. She
bring a
went
little
to
cheese
mint.
Cheese bread's
swisher.
pretty
She's so
basic.
cute.
We put a lot of cheese on it, then we top it with the garlic
That's
butter, and then
Are
Parmesan
you
cheese. Not right now. I'm
Okay.
going to.
Let's get somebody come run the mic because here soon I'm gonna.
Yeah, I figure I got to talk. So if I try to eat,
Thank
then
you.
it's going to be a lot of dead silence when you ask me what's going on with the
Yeah,
food.
just
So
us chewing,
because I'm
so
going to
this
get
is how
into
it's
it.
gonna have to go.
Hey, this is the
Mhm.
perfect.
Mhm.
Remember last time when we did this the first time? They were like, we were just dead, just all sitting here eating. It's perfect for you to just literally talk about everything because
It
we
is
were
because
all
we
like
needed
Yeah,
that.
super
I mean,
ready to eat.
I've eaten
Like,
everything
the
that's
first
on
time
my
we did it,
menu.
I'm not gonna lie, it was super awkward because we were all like,
I thought I just had enough.
Yeah,
Eat
everything that's
everything.
on here, I've eaten. I always test it before I put it on the menu. I don't want to be that guy that doesn't put a food out that I haven't
Talk
tried.
away. It was too much, man.
So I brought 2 dinners that my wife already dipped into. So because she was hungry and she had to take off. So the one is the lasagna roll up. It's 2 lasagna roll ups covered in sauce, the Lane sauce, and then mozzarella cheese. And then I have a macaroni and cheese. That's a white cheddar macaroni. We top it with some cheese and bacon, and then there's a little bit of garlic butter in that. That's absolutely delicious.
Nice. You guys got
there
great
are
food. There's no
forks and
denying it.
everything over there for you guys to try that as well.
And a lot of you guys know as well as I do that it doesn't matter that he's in Maybe and we're in Monroe. It's 15 minutes.
It's well worth the drive.
This guy's got people coming from Toledo, all types of places.
So I've had some people that have come. They're in town visiting family. A guy from Kentucky. He stopped in and got the pizza, and he was on his way out, and he called me back. And he's like, man, he goes, this is the best pizza I've ever had. He goes, if I was in there and I would eat this, he's like, I would have gave you a hug. He goes, I've been eating pizza my whole life, and this is by far the best I've ever had.
Fantastic.
He called me back. I was amazed. And then even the people at Maybe are just amazing. They've been so supportive and, helping me grow. And we try to do as much as we can for them. So
We love Maybe.
That mashed potato pizza is very good.
I'm
The
glad you
barbecue
like it.
chicken is very good too, but that mashed potato is very innovative and it's very good.
I'm glad you like it.
I was wondering about the texture, but it's like it's okay.
So my wife has had it before from other places, and when I got the pizza
like?
shop, she told me I had to make one, and it didn't sound very appetizing to me at all. I was like, I don't know, mashed potatoes on a pizza. So me and my buddy Tom Broman, he's been a big help to get me started with all this. He tried all the food, and we were making stuff up, and man, that mashed potato pizza was absolutely delicious. I couldn't believe how good it was. It was definitely on the menu.
I've had all kinds of pizzas though. Like I've had a peanut butter and jelly pizza.
I've never had that. I've had a
So do you
chili
guys
dog
remember?
pizza.
Do you guys remember? What was it like? East of Chicago Pizza or whatever. It was like a pizza chain
I've heard the name.
or something like that. They used to have a peanut butter and jelly pizza. It was just like the dough, and I want to say it was like maybe it was like a cinnamon dough or some shit. I don't know. And it just like had hot like peanut butter and jelly on it. It was like a dessert pizza.
That's weird.
We have peanut butter and jelly edibles.
That's
I
awesome.
mean, I can see that. I
Bars,
mean,
vapes. Uh-huh.
I'll tell you what, I'm never afraid to try making any sort of new pizza. So if someone wanted a peanut butter and jelly pizza, I would definitely give it a whirl. I mean, the worst that can happen is you got a pizza you didn't like. Sorry, it's not my fault. Tried.
The bravery you have.
That's what
Ooh.
I literally just said. I think it was on cinnamon bread or some shit. I'm telling you, it was like a dessert pizza.
Cinnamon bread that. All right, so one of my kids switched our cinnamon bread. We used to cut it into like breadsticks, and we put the cinnamon and butter on it.
Mhm.
Then one of the kids that works for me, Steven, who probably shouldn't be watching this, he's under 18. He made this. He puts butter and cinnamon on it before it goes into the oven, and then when it comes out, you put more butter and cinnamon on it, and then you cut it up into pieces. It's a real light cook. It's real similar like an elephant ear.
Gotcha.
I guess if I had to say anything that it's like.
I'm gonna eat that. I'm gonna try that.
It also has a frosting. We were drizzling it on there, but some people don't like frosting, so we stopped doing that. We just
put it on the
sides
side.
on there.
I like that you put everything on the side. It just makes it easier, and it makes for like less custom orders on you. Like, you know what I mean?
Yep. Anybody can get what they want. Instead of like the wings that we're about to see here. Which ones are those? Okay, those are the bone-in wings right there. Everything's made as a plain wing, and then we have sauces on the side for it: the barbecue, hot, ranch. Pretty much anything that you want.
I ordered some wings the other day. I asked
And those
for
are
my
the
sauce on
boneless
side.
wings.
She put them
We do
right
half-pound
in my
orders
chicken.
on those. Those are really good. I went through about 4 or 5 different kinds of wings before I
Are those
settled
boneless?
on those ones.
Yeah.
Let's try that.
You got barbecue.
There should be barbecue, hot.
Buffalo.
There might be garlic parmesan, maybe.
Look at DK's
Ranch.
like, hey.
The
DK's
ranch
like,
is
wing me, please.
yeah, you're
so the
speaking my
ranch is a
language over there.
homemade ranch that my wife does. She's the one that set the recipe up, and I really like it, but everyone seems to really like the ranch. So
Cool. Yeah, this pizza's good. So make sure you guys come see us at Mint. Okay. 760 South Telegraph. Right on the corner. You can't miss us.
Across the street from Larson.
Yep.
Tell them about the stuff you brought. It'll be
okay, all right. So I also brought a few different subs as well. Like I said, I brought a lot of. I wanted to put on a good spread.
That's okay.
So
I'm here for it.
I brought one of our more classic subs, the Sicilian sub. It's a double
that sub.
salami, ham,
It's my favorite.
onions, banana peppers, mozzarella cheese, lettuce, and tomatoes, which I left the tomatoes off this time. That was my fault. I forgot to put them on there.
We wouldn't have known if you didn't tell us.
Sure, but I want people to know when they come and get it. I don't want them to think that it's not on there. So,
Got you.
hey, I'll admit when I make a silly little mistake like that.
Me too.
All right, so I've got a Philly cheesesteak sub over there. It's the Midwestern Philly cheesesteak, so it's got onions, green peppers, banana peppers, steak, mozzarella cheese. I don't serve a sauce with it. I send it with a side of Italian. Obviously, anything can be switched out, but to me, Italian was always the best with the steak sub. But I feel like if you cook it with the Italian on there, it makes the bun soggy. And I don't like a
hate that.
soggy bun, so and I use a 10-inch hoagie that's just absolutely awesome, but it's only good if you don't saturate it.
Yeah.
And then the last sub I brought was meatball. I brought a meatball sub, just a classic meatball, sauce, and cheese.
Okay.
just a good seller. People seem to really like the meatballs. They're real big.
Yeah.
It's almost too much for the bun, so they kind of get mushed in a little bit. So
I'm sure people like that. Hey, friends.
That's Josh. He was just watching the show live.
Hey.
We got
thanks
some
for stopping
visitors
by.
coming into
What's
the
up,
You
show.
came at a
Look
good
this.
time because we're eating some food. So, oh, you can't? What? Oh, okay. Well, I won't stop you from your New Year's resolution.
What a way to
You
end the
hit that, dude.
podcast. I love it.
Do you
So
want some subs? Do you want any subs?
yeah, that's definitely all
You want
the
the Philly?
food I brought. I
was a
hope
good
it was
time.
enough for everybody.
Oh my god!
so
yeah.
remember to check out
So
Lane's
much.
Pizzeria in Maybe.
9023 Raisin Street,
What's the
right
phone
on the
number?
corner. 587-6222.
Give him a call. He's got great food. This has been episode 2. Super happy to have everybody on. Thanks for the comments. Thanks for the love. We're going to continue to grow. We're going to continue to do our thing. Something we're really working on right now is the Brain Jerk Network, and it's going to really host all of our shows that we've got going on. I think we're up to like 6 or 7 shows right now. So shout out to all the new shows that have come up this week. Shout out to the Circle or Square. What is that called? They changed the name on me, but Squared Circled Shenanigans. Keith and Scotty's show. And please make sure you tune in tonight. We have a great guest on tonight on Pillar Talk live at 8:00. Yeah, I'll be right back in that room again in the hot seat with Heather Boone. So please, Pastor Boone from Monroe. Please check it out.
Yes.
So we're gonna have a
worked
good-
with her too.
Oh yeah. So guys, make sure you check in.
Yes, we've definitely done some work with her.
And Kim Ruiz,
Yeah, we
close
definitely
friend of Brain
donate out
Jerk.
there
So
as well. We
Mhm.
try to help them out as much as possible.
yeah,
They
we
deserve
definitely
all
love the
Likewise.
Oaks and what they're doing down there.
deserve
So
it.
Always.
They are
anything we
asking
can do to
for it.
help and shed some light on topics, and that's what we want to do. So
Especially coming from a dispensary because people just, expected us not to do stuff like that.
yeah,
You know?
that's what I love about Mint. I told you
When we
we've
showed
got
up, we were
lots
like,
to talk
"Oh,
about.
hi, we want to help." They're like, "Oh, we never really thought about that." I'm like, "Yeah,
That's beautiful.
yeah." So
I love it.
That's awesome. You guys
Shout
do
out to
that.
them.
That's
Good
spectacular.
job.
Absolutely.
Shout out again to Mint.
we appreciate being able to be in the community. So
Shout out to
course.
Lane's Pizza. You got the number.
Hey, thanks for
DK,
having me on the
Kira?
show too. Amazing.
My
always
girl Ness, Ryan from
Dr.
Brain Jerk.
Tanner.
shout out
All
to our
of
producers
our fans
and our viewers.
Thank you guys so much.
One day we're gonna have so many viewers. I'm just gonna take a bow.
All right, let's get to it. Thanks, guys. We'll see you soon.